Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we will be talking about which guns from the Halo 5 Sandbox need to be removed or changed in Halo Infinite. With that being said, it is our 2-year anniversary on YouTube today for posting videos, so that's pretty cool. But other than that, like and subscribe if you do enjoy, and let's get into it. The Suppressor was introduced in Halo 4 as the Forerunner equivalent to the assault rifle, but it was easily overshadowed by the effective battle rifle, the DMR, and the Covenant Carbide, which became reliable weapons. In Halo 5, they altered the gun slightly, giving it kind of this auto-aim thing where all the bullets go to the enemy despite you not shooting directly at them, which is something that the Nico originally had, but for some reason has been added to a ton of guns since. My biggest problem with the Suppressor is that it just doesn't feel like a full-on gun. It just feels like another assault rifle repainted orange. And that's a very bad difference when you want to create a Halo gun. They usually have these guns which are super unique and provide different experiences while playing. Not all Covenant guns are the same, and I'm happy for that because it makes it really interesting when you pick one up. You don't know exactly what you're going to get unless you've already played the game before. It gives a new experience almost every time. But with this, it just repeats everything the assault rifle has. Same damage, same range, same overall capacity and feel. It's just nothing new, and that's where it falls short and doesn't really have a spot in the Halo universe. With the improvement of the other Forerunner guns like the Right Rifle and the Bolt Shot, there doesn't seem to be a place where the Suppressor really fits, and that's why I think it should be removed, as it doesn't provide anything substantial to the game. The Plasma Pistol is an iconic Halo weapon I wouldn't want to see removed, but it does in fact need a couple changes. The first being that it should be removed from competitive gameplay. This is because its special ability, the Big Energy Bolt, breaks your armor and you can one-shot somebody with any other weapon, even the pistol itself, and that's called a noob combo. I don't think something that's called a noob combo should be allowed in competitive because it gives players an unfair advantage, an easy way to kill players instead of using actual skill, which is something I think competitive should be based off of. The second change to the plasma pistol that I would add would be to remove the auto-aim feature on the actual big bolt itself. It's fine if the little bolts have that, I don't really think they do, but it's unfair when the thing that can take all of your armor away just zaps right towards you, and it's something I think that Needler should keep as its own kind of thing, which makes it special, and that's why the Needler is so fun to use. So I don't think another gun as simple as the plasma pistol should also have this ability. But other than that, it's a pretty fine gun and sometimes fun to use. The Spartan Laser has just become obsolete at this point. I don't really like it either, so there's a bit of bias there, but compared to the Railgun and the RPG, there are so many better options there instead of going with this. Unless you get that one specific version that shoots fast, but that's very rare and only happens in like Super Fiesta Party, which I was playing to get this gameplay. The RPG shoots faster and has a splash area effect, meaning you can hit more targets even if you're a little off. The railgun, while more precise just like the Spartan Laser, has a quicker reload time with its base variant. Instead of charging up, it just has to put another piece of ammo in, which you can collect more of instead of running out like the Spartan Laser does. It was good back in Halo 3 when it actually did some damage, but the vehicles are now too powerful, and this weapon's too slow to do enough damage to be an effective laser that's useful while playing the game. And it's time to see this weapon go, because there's not much use for it anymore. The plasma rifle has been in Halo since Halo 1 Combat Evolved, meaning it's been there since the beginning, but I think it's time to let it go. In Halo 5, this weapon is just severely underpowered. You can't kill effectively with it. It shoots as slow as a plasma pistol, but does as much damage as an assault rifle, meaning it's basically useless if you're trying to use it against any standard gun. It's not something you normally want to have in your arsenal, and you can rarely get a kill, especially in the game modes that it appears in. And for these reasons, it just doesn't belong in the game anymore. Over time, the Covenant would evolve its arsenal, and in this case, removing the gun would be a great help, since you already have a nice selection, and there are a couple new guns you saw in the Halo trailers to soon be added to the game. so I think this needs to be taken out for something better. The DMR was a good primary in Halo Reach and Halo 4, but the problem with the Halo 5 DMR is that it is also very weak. Instead of headshotting a couple of times, you have to headshot like 5 or 6 instead of like 2 or 3, and that makes it much less powerful, especially compared to items like the light rifle, which outclass it anyway, which you can see behind me as I fight it. I'm barely alive, and he still has a lot of health left, and that just shows how underpowered it became because back in Halo 4 and Halo Reach, it had a high damage output and low ammo capacity, meaning if you hit your shots, you'd actually do well with it. So once you got good, it was a standard weapon that you would always pick up and use. Now, it's just a background weapon that you would rather have an AR or carbide or something else long range instead of using a DMR, but there could be a turnaround if they spike up the damage and make it a little stronger, just like it was in games past. Finally, there is the plasma caster, which needs one upgrade. We need to not use plasma grenades. I know it's going for the Covenant version of the grenade launcher. Its aim is measly at best compared to the normal grenade launcher, which for the humans works really well, and the sticky grenades also can't bounce, meaning wherever you place it, they're stuck there, and that really limits the range and what you can do with it, unless you get the version where there's needles in it, which is a way that they could upgrade this weapon and make it better. Instead of just having it be plasma grenades, it could be needles or fuel rod cannon ammo or whatever the hunters use. It's just a small little fix to make it just a bit better. These are all the weapon changes I think need to happen. There's also some cosmetic changes, mainly the battle rifle looking more like the Halo 2 version, and the rocket launcher back to its Spunkneer version because those look much better than what we got in Halo 5. Gun balancing is important, but there are many changes that Halo can make, including some that I believe, which I listed prior, that can help balance the guns and give room for the new ones to shine instead of being overshadowed by the older and more nostalgic ones that may not work as well in the new style of game. With that being said, that's going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy, like and subscribe. If you have any comments of guns that you think need changed or removed, please comment that down below. But that's going to be it, so see you guys next time.